Hey everybody, it's your bro Luffy, back at you with another video. Today, I'm gonna make a short animation. Recently, I've been getting into a show called One Piece. It's an anime. It's a really good show with a lot of diverse characters. I'm gonna make a fan art based off that show. I'm gonna get into the storyboarding, the drawing, the coloring, the voicing, and the animation. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this video. Recently, I've been getting into this show called One Piece. It's an anime pretty much about pirates, and all the characters are very unique in their own way, and the animation is very colorful and engaging. I want to expand my animation practices, so I'm going to animate some of the characters just doing lines. This is the breakdown. This is what's going to happen. So Luffy says, "I'm going to be king of the pirates." And then Zoro, another main character from the show, can say, "Did you eat all the meat, Luffy?" And then Luffy can say no. And then Sanji can say, "Damn it, stop eating all the food." I'm going to start off with Luffy right here. I'm gonna do the circle for his face. And then he has like a guitar pick chin. I'm just gonna call it a guitar pick chin. Yeah, I'm just visualizing it in my head. I watched the show so much, I can kind of visualize it. So that's Luffy's face right here. And then I'm gonna get his straw hat. That's kind of like the big point of the storyline, his straw hat. And maybe he's like pointing at himself like, "I'm gonna be king of the pirates." Zoro will be right here. And maybe he says no right here, like in the same shot like that. And we can have no, and then go like, "Bow," and he's fat. And then we can have Sanji say, "Damn it, stop eating all the food." Okay, well I think we got a good storyboard. Luffy wants to be king of the pirates. Zoro asks if he ate all the food. He says no, he's fat. Sanji says stop eating all the food, something like that. We got the shots down. Now I'm gonna get onto the drawing. Now, I'm gonna animate the characters. I'm gonna animate Luffy and Zoro. I'm gonna start with the circle, and I'm gonna start with Luffy, the main character. So I'm going with the circle right now. I'm gonna make him have like a pointy chin. Like a guitar pick. I don't know. It's like a guitar pick chin. Look, it looks like a guitar pick. I can... I'm just kidding. I'm gonna draw his eyes in a different layer. So his ears go like this. So now we got two ears. And now I'm gonna draw the ear indents. Maybe I'll add some hair. He has like this black spiky hair. So we can have his hair like that. Not like that. I don't like that hair strand. Dude, this is hard. Or maybe like that. So now we got his hair. I'm gonna add the inside of his hair now. So it can go like that. So maybe like this. And we can see his hair go like that. I love it. Okay, so we got his hair. Actually, doesn't look bad. Now I'm gonna add another layer. So I'm gonna add this over it. That took a long time. So I'm gonna add the light table over it. I have this glass table and I can add a light over it. But with this glass table, it's easier to see what's underneath the paper. We can trace over it. I'm gonna add his eyes right here. I feel like I should have made the hair smaller. That way I had more room for the eyes. It kind of like goes from his eyebrow, and then the eyebrow goes down to his nose like that. And now I'm gonna try to figure out some mouth movements. Maybe we can go like, so now we got that. Maybe like his little lip right here. And I'm gonna draw like his inner mouth. So that's his A vowel. I'm gonna add some more mouth movements, and I'm gonna add his hat. The L sound, which uses the TH with the tongue thing. We can add his M sound, which is just a straight M. And then the O sound maybe. Right here, we're gonna add his straw hat. I'm just gonna loop around this way. And maybe there's like a hat right here. Now I'm gonna draw Zoro. I'm gonna start like right this, maybe a little lower actually. Maybe at his temple right here. I feel like I'm gonna add his ears now. They're not really connecting to the head because his hair kind of goes over his ears a little bit. He has these like earring things. He has these like green indents for his hair. This is looking good. So there's like a lot of detail in his hair. Like a cowlick right here to give it more detail. I'm gonna add a new layer. And now I'm gonna add his eyes and nose with like these division sign things. Thing like under that, like maybe an indent for his temple and his nose. Maybe I could add some more indents for the hair like that. Maybe I could do one more thing and add the body. Maybe we can have that loop around. And I'm just gonna add his body. Maybe he's like in a vest. Now, I'm gonna get onto the coloring. Now, I'm gonna get onto the coloring. So I got the images we drew right here on different files on the software called Adobe Illustrator. It was skinny, but I realized in the storyboard he's supposed to be fat, so I just made him fat. If you want to manipulate the photo and be able to color it, you have to go to Window right here, and you go to Image Trace, and then it gives you this tab, and you can put it into your project panel. I'll just put it right here. And when you click the image you want to manipulate, and click the presets right here, they will give you all these different options. High fidelity photo is like good for colored images to manipulate. I'm just going to do black and white logo. And now we still can't manipulate it, but it manipulates it into this kind of image. So we go to Object, Expand, OK. And now we can manipulate it. So if we take the direct selection tool, we can select the background and delete it. I'm just going to make it dark red. And then he has like gold buckles on his chest. I think that's a good color, like that. And when you export it, make sure it's a PNG. That way the background will be transparent in the project. That green, sure, that's gonna be the green. That's gonna be his skin tone, and this will be like that color. No, I'm gonna make the inner ear a little bit darker, kind of like a shade. His hair is green-ish. Actually looks pretty accurate. I just clicked that color. I think that color actually looks pretty good. Zoro. That looks pretty cool. You ain't gonna capture Straw Hat, bruh. Straw Hat. Now, I'm gonna get on to the voicing. Now, I'm gonna get on to the voice acting. I'm gonna be king of the pirates. I'm going to be king of the pirates. I'm going to be king of the pirates.
Luffy, did you eat all the meat?
No.
Damn it, Luffy, stop eating all the food.
Now, I'm gonna get on to the animation. So I animated Sanji. I'm gonna add a new scene. I'm gonna go to Insert, Scene, File, Export Video Media. You wanna go to the scene you want to export. And once it's done with that, it's gonna open Media Encoder, which transfers it into a usable file for your project. Media Encoder, see? Right there. There it is. Maybe he's standing right here. And now I'm gonna add another layer for the character. But I don't want to show his fatness until the punchline. He's right there. Now I'm gonna add his arm. And if you click W, you can get the asset warp tool. When you click the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist. And then you can manipulate it bending like that. Okay, now we got the arm. Now I'm gonna add another layer for the face. And his pupils. And his straw hat. Oh yeah, maybe I should make it a little more down so I can show his straw hat a little more. I don't know, something like that. Now, I'm gonna add some keyframes. Oh yeah, and you can add the onion layer so you can see what's behind it. Maybe I can have his head rotate a little bit. Turns like that a little bit so it like shows some animation with his head. That's looking pretty good for my first time making his character, I guess. I mean, it's not as good as the actual show, but it's something. in my own little fancy art style. And now we can add mouth movements for every vowel. Maybe I can go like, "Meow." Now I'm gonna animate Zoro. Now I'm gonna add another layer for the background. Add a layer for Zoro, maybe like right there. Add his head, little bigger. Now I'm gonna add his arms. Man, okay, that looks good. Now I'm gonna add a layer for his eyes and mouth. We can add arm movements to him. Now, after storyboarding it, drawing it, coloring it, voicing it, and animating it, this is what I came up with. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm going to be king of the pirates. Luffy, did you eat all the meat? No. Stop eating all the food.
Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, tunes, films, and music, so stay tuned and have a great day.
These films.